Have you found yourself going into YouTube and you just see all of the same type of video that you've already watched before? Well, thanks to our overlords, the algorithm, we rarely see anything outside of what we've seen before. And it all ends up just being a lot of the same. Well, I have a solution. It's simple. Go to an art museum. If you're a videographer, photographer, content creator, or filmmaker, go to an art museum. And there's a couple reasons why I think you should. First off, it's just fun. You can find at art museums. I recently went to the National Gallery of Art in DC. One of the artists that stood out to me was Anthony van Dyck. He was a Flemish painter who mostly did portraits of people for commission. And I can relate to that. I do a lot of wedding videography, which is mostly just video portraits of people for commission. It was awesome to see how he posed people to give them a certain feeling or tell something specific about the subject. Another thing that I drew some inspiration from was some of the wide sweeping landscapes, and it kind of inspired me to film a lot more stuff with wide angle shots and just let the action kind of happen within the frame. Oftentimes with modern photography and videography, I hear the phrase spray and pray, and it usually comes from the notion of getting everything that you can when you're filming and then later on decide what's important. But painting is the exact opposite because it takes hours to paint whatever it is you want to paint. And so you end up selecting the subject a lot more particularly, even if it's somewhat subconsciously. I think looking at art and dissecting why each painting or artist chose their subject, I think that makes you a better artist yourself. It helps you develop your own taste of what you choose to capture. I think the final reason to go to an art gallery is that you get to be inspired by something outside of your bubble. Some of the paintings I saw were over 500 years old. They're not from the trends of today that might not be here tomorrow, but it's art that stood the test of time. So check out a local art gallery and get inspired.